Nerazzurri fans from all over the world, welcome to the Interglobe for Inter-Monza 2-0. Good game, I have to say better than expected because I thought, that with so many new players in the squad, it would be difficult to start off with a convincing performance. But all in all, we only had two players in the starting lineup that were not here last year, Sommer and Turan. So I think this was a wise choice made by Simone, and I think it paid off because we started off very confidently. After not even 8 minutes, we scored, and this reminded me of last year's Pioli's interview after the derby when he said, "For the first 7 minutes, we were very good. The Inter never got into our penalty area, and it was fun. It was fun." And anyway, we scored right away with Lautaro on a beautiful, beautiful play by Barella that freed up Dumfries on the wing, and he crossed the ball, and Lauti put it in. So this also goes to Dumfries' credit because he's often criticized, but he was very valuable yesterday, and in general, I believe he is. Then we kept on playing fairly well, but without, that decisive goal that would have not ended the game, but at least put it already a little bit in ice. And we finished the first half with this kind of regret, not having scored the second goal, although we didn't have a lot of chances like we usually did last year, but we could have done it one time with Di Marco, another time with Lauti. So this was the regret in the first half. In the second half, we started off a bit weakly, I would say, and in fact Monza stepped up and created a few difficulties for us, and then we managed to regain the control of the game and to score the second goal, which closed the game and was really a nice play by Arnautovic. I criticized a bit him in the beginning because 34 years old, pretty expensive for that kind of age, 10 million, and in fact is the, I think, highest player paid in Serie A who is 34 years old or older after Ronaldo. So it's he has like 3.7, I think, or 3 point something million euros per year as a salary. Anyway, apart from this, I would have preferred other players with the same characteristic, but younger and more explosive, such as even Scamacca, I would say. But anyway, let's cheer for Marco Arnautovic as well as for Marcus Thuram, all Marcus, so it's very good. And it's a good sign, I guess. And anyway, after this goal that we scored thanks to Arnautovic's assist, then we kind of put the game to sleep really and controlled the last 20 minutes without many problems. The last 10-15 minutes without many problems. But let's go and see how the players performed. Sommer doesn't get a grade because yesterday didn't do much. Really, it's not easy and not possible to evaluate his performance. So it's just no grade for him. Bastoni 7. What a player. He's immense. He's a very modern defender, really. Not only he attacks majestically, he changes the ball from one flank to the other, like if it was a pass that you make 5 meters away from you. I mean, so easily, he kicks so well, and also is very intelligent offensively, but yesterday he was very good even defensively. He anticipated his opponent a couple of times, and with that kind of physique, he can do that because he's really not so strong but powerful in terms of his body and his presence. So yesterday he was really, really great, even in some progressions he made, so it's a 7 for Bastoni. De Vrij, also 7. I love De Vrij because he's coming back after 1.5 years playing like shit, I would say, but before that he was the best defender in Serie A, so he's coming back to that level. He was very, very good, not only defensively, but on the first goal, he is the one who passes the ball to Barella, who then passes it to Dumfries, who crosses it. So he's doing very well and very confident. I see him very confident. He regained really this quality and he deserves a 7. Darmian 6.5, very good defensively as well. Not so good one time when Monza went away with a give and go and he was caught in the middle. But he also made a great give and go with Dima up in front, and Dima almost scored with a right foot kick. So Darmian gets a 6.5. Mkhitaryan 6.5, always present, always good, always at the right time in the right place. He's really substituting substituting Brozovic in giving the right tempo to the team. So very good, it's a 6.5. Barella it's a 6 plus. Very good with that ball for Dumfries. In general, he does what he should do, but he doesn't exceed expectations. He played well. He wasn't nervous, which is already some news, and so he gets a 6 plus. Sultan of Swing, Chala 6.5. First half, I almost didn't see him on the pitch, but this didn't mean that he didn't play well. He was just, dictating the plays in the build-up, and he did it well. And in the second half, he stepped up and he saved us a couple of times, actually, defensively. So he gets a 6.5. Drone delivery, Di Marco, it's a 7. Always dangerous, always intelligently trying to create plays with Bastoni on the left wing and with Miki as well. Very solid performance, and it's a 7. As usual, he only lasts for like an hour, but that hour is really precious. A-Train Dumfries, for me it's a 7 plus, second only to El Toro on the pitch yesterday. Very good, very powerful, overwhelmingly powerful. So okay, he might not be technically excellent, but that physical power is a great added value and he makes it count. And yesterday he gave, of course, the assist, and I appreciated also some defensive plays that he made, especially one on the wing. If you remember, in the first half he was actually kind of losing the ball close to the flank, but he recuperated with a strong run and he placed his body in front of the opponent and kept the ball, secured it. Really good performance, 7 plus. Thuram, it's a 6.5. I have to say that in the preseason I never really appreciated his way of playing, but yesterday I did. I watched his moves and he's really quick. Of course, he can't have the experience and the ability of players like Dzeko in finding the right time, the right place, the right trajectory with his run, but he's getting there. And he has the potential because he's super fast, and I love this, and he dribbles. And there's nothing more lovely when he starts dribbling and going away in the open pitch to hear the crowd like a flame pushing him and enjoying this instinctual run. So I really appreciate that he's a player that we don't have in terms of qualities. He was very good defensively as well a couple of times, and I think he will also give us some satisfaction in terms of scoring. He just needs to get and to refine his moves a bit, but he's gonna get there. 6.5. Lauti 7.5. Most valuable player, best man on the pitch, 2 goals answering to Osimhen's 2 goals in the earlier afternoon. He played as a captain very well, without losing energies in fights or in stupid protests. Very good game, and the fans in San Siro, in a sold out San Siro in mid-August, respect, really appreciated that and dedicated him a standing ovation when he left the pitch. Arnautovic, coming to the people who came in, gets a 6.5 because he made a very nice assist. In a very little time he was able to be decisive. He also had that wonderful heel pass that left us all in awe. So he really shows some technical skills, and he gets a 6.5. Carlos Augusto 6 plus. He tried to give the ball to Miki instead of shooting in one of the most interesting plays he made, but he was altruistic, and Miki appreciated even, so I wouldn't blame him for trying to pass. So I give him a 6 plus. Quadrado is a 6. He tried to dribble a couple of times. One time he had luck, one time he didn't. But you could see that he put a lot of effort in the game, also because he has this burden of all the boos and the consideration of the fans that's not high after the years diving at Juventus. So it will take time for the supporters to appreciate him, but yesterday he gets a 6. Bisek, probably the only one who doesn't get a 6, but just a 6 minus, because he left too much space on his right to the opponent in that final play from Monza, so he could have done better in that respect. And then we have Fratesi, who came in and he was solid, he gets a 6, but he didn't really do much. So all in all, these are the grades. I think, as I say, that this was a very positive game for the whole team. And coming to Inzaghi, I give him a 7.5 for a number of reasons. First, he was able to motivate and to prepare the team well for this first game, which is not easy in mid-August, with a transfer market still in the middle, so players don't know who will stay and who will go definitely yet. So, that takes some ability. Secondly, because Monza is a team that really was playing well in this preseason, even against Milan. We had this wonderful Trofeo Berlusconi performance, so they tied against Milan. So all in all, they were a team to be scared about in this first game, also because, as per tradition, mid-level teams start off very fast to try and steal points in the very beginning of the Serie A to the big teams that instead are preparing themselves most likely to get to the best shape in mid-September when the Champions League and the other European Cups start. So this second reason why Inzaghi deserves a 7.5. Thirdly, because I appreciated a lot his maniacal attention to details during the game. He was sweating like an animal. He was, blaming the people who were supposed to get the ball faster to the players when he went out of bounds. He was really present 100%, and he was also giving a lot of advices to the players, and I really appreciated this. As much as I appreciated the answers he gave yesterday or the day before yesterday in the press conference that was preparing the game when he was asked about Lukaku. He said that he was thankful to Lukaku for what he did, and he was sorry that things didn't work out properly. And this is such a classy statement, because Lukaku doesn't deserve this elegance. Yet Inzaghi is an elegant leader, and this style of leadership is something I love, because when we think about leadership, we always think about tough, like generals, like Capello or like Conte, but there's also a more gentle way to lead people, and Inzaghi embodies this very well. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please punch the like button and subscribe. It's very important for me, and if you want to make me really happy, leave a comment. That's all for today. As always, Forza Magica Inter.